I got this old Tappan stove and put it out here on my back porch. Hooked it up to a little propane tank over here. And then I just run the line to the back of the stove. But the burners are working, and they've got little, automatic lighters, little electronic lighters, but the oven has not been working. And I've been kind of looking at forums online, and as it turns out, there's an igniter that's supposed to be underneath this oven floor. This is not screwed in. I don't know if yours will be screwed in or not, but there's I guess a diffuser burner plate. Let me set this thing down. A diffuser burner plate, and the flame is supposed to come on underneath that. Now I already loosened up this nut on this thing, and we can lift this off, get it out of the way, and this thing right here is just a piece of coiled up metal that's a big resistor. It should have a couple of wires, it looks like, coming into the back. There's a little connector right there. Let me get my multimeter and I'll check it for and see if it's got 120 volts coming to it. I want to set this, I want to look at 110, 120 volts, something like that. So I'm going to set this to alternating current and to 200 volts. There's one. There's the other. Let's see if we got any. Oh, there's no voltage. But the reason for that is because the oven has not been turned on. You can't expect it to send voltage to the igniter unless you turn the oven on. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on to 200. Now we'll check the voltage. And sure enough, we're getting to 124.5 volts there. So there is power that's coming to the igniter, which is a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off now. Now I went ahead and took the igniter out of the oven. It's just got two little mounting screws right here. They're a little bit tight because they've been heated so many times. But now I'm going to try and test for resistance or continuity to see if there's continuity from this wire to that wire, basically. And to check for continuity, I'm going to set this to 2000 K ohms. If you can see, that's a little ohm signal there, and it's showing 1. If you were to touch these two together, it should go to 0. We're pretty close to it. Yeah, there we go. We're zeroed out now. So basically, it's just making sure that there's a wire that goes continuously all the way through this. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's the what the element looks like. Now the element's not showing any cracks or anything, but they say that these can just glow orange, and if they don't get near almost white hot, they still won't ignite the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and check this and see if it's got any continuity to it. So I'll hold that on one wire there, hold it on the other wire here, and we should be seeing that meter go to 0. Just like we were touching these two terminals together. Or it should change anyway from 1, but we're not getting anything. So I now suspect for sure that this part is bad. So I'm going to go ahead and order another one. Okay, it's a couple of days later, and I went ahead and got my part. I ordered it online, and it cost, I think, about $35 maybe with shipping, something like that. So I'll go ahead and post up where I got it. This one was definitely bad. I took the other one, and it came with some ceramic wire nuts. So I went ahead and installed it in here. This is where the old one came from. It's got these two little screws right here on the side, and that's all it took to install it. And then I cut the wires and used these little ceramic wire nuts to hook the two together. But I tried to hook it up, so pretty much like it was the old one. Little heat shield reinstalled, and I got the stove powered back up. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on to, I don't know, 300, let's say. And we'll give it a minute and see if it's going to start working or not. Not looking too good. But that See, I got the propane turned on, yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. It's starting to glow kind of orange. Hopefully it'll get a little bit hotter and almost glow white, but it's definitely glowing pretty good. The other one was not coming on at all, it didn't seem like. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we got some gas, so yay, now we're cooking with gas.